wake up, ain't cup, get your tits up in my makeup, Facebook, get your bake up, fake blood, fake tough, niggas dicks up, get your sticks up for the motherfucking princess, rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up, they suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we're back. It's a Switch now, so it looks brighter. Ooh, move my chair up a little bit. Hope everybody's having a good whatever day I upload this on. Welcome in, subscribe to the Koopa. Today, we're gonna finish up the Apika Village story in the fire spicy realm of the solo quest. Remember, this is all internet world here, so we're gonna connect the stories. There's gonna be no English text in this one because we are in the Japanese version of the Switch, just like I was saying before. So allow me to indulge you on what the fuck we are doing here. So essentially, he's going here, he's digging up his flute. Wow, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's a harp. It's because I made the skin flute. It's because I made the skin flute analogy last episode. I'm thinking dirty. Anyways, he's gonna dig up his harp that he buried here because everybody said, "Hey, music is dumb. Stop doing music, you fucking loser." Oh God, shut up, Lana. So he said, "Stop doing music, you fucking loser," and he stopped. But his brother always liked him playing. So yeah, the thing is, with the fire beast, whatever, it likes songs, and his brother realized that. That's how you like quell the beast. So here they're gonna play the song here a little bit, and then we're gonna go back to where they were fighting the giant flame Twitter bird that we saw in the intro. We're gonna go back to his cave where he was fighting him because they were all trying to, quell the anger. And he's gonna play the flute, and then we're gonna fight him, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. So that's essentially what we're getting into today. We're gonna save half of the Fire Realm. We're gonna save the other half of the Fire Realm these next coming episodes. But I'll get into what our main issues are there when we come to it. It is quite an interesting story if we're gonna say the least. But I suppose it congruently matches up with my internet theory a little bit here. We will meet a couple more staple characters, but from the Fire Realm, essentially our objective for the entire version is to connect the realms. Essentially, we are destroying the echo chambers of the internet so that they cannot be monopolized and used against each other and Astoltia, essentially, which is what we should do on the internet. They don't want us united. I feel like that's why the internet is so powerful. Because of these damn echo chambers, and because there's no way out of them once you get into them. What am I going to do? Delete my YouTube channel and create something new with a new echo chamber? What am I going to do? Go download ground news where I can get infinite news resources from every angle or whatever? Okay, I'm sorry. This is not an ad. This is not an ad, ground news. So get at me if you want that pure bucks. If you want that one viewer endorsement. But yeah, that's the inherent problem of the internet, is that you can't get off the ship once you're there, and it's very hard to convince an idiot who thinks he's smart. It's very hard. No, the smart guy who thinks he's an idiot, you can convince him of anything, which is why I was deluded, led along in a lot of strayed ways. But yeah, other way around, and those guys are pretty much dead set on their ways. And they don't think it's an echo chamber. Like just think about it here. Like somebody who was living in the Fire Realm their whole life, you think they'd be like, oh yeah, there's a whole other realm with full ice. Yeah, that exists. I would laugh in your face. I would be like, yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah. Hey, smoking crack gives me wings. Yeah, totally. But yes, inherently, that is the way of the world. Or the internet. I guess the internet is the world, but you know what I'm saying. That's the way of general communication. When you get into a community, especially one that you didn't cultivate yourself on this platform, it tends to be a little samey. Get a little follow the leader E, because that's all people want to do. I personally want to build a legion of free thinkers. I don't want anybody here really to have the same opinion, and I hope you don't. Which is why I am inherently not shoving any strong opinions that I have down your throat without first acknowledging the other side, being my own devil's advocate. I like doing that. So, oh, I think we're switching. So I have some characters to introduce you to. I think we're going to do Duster again, just so he's a thief now. And then this, drum roll please for the new cosplay. Drum roll please for the new cosplay. We have Flint. It's Flint. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so good. He's got the Draco tooth, the Draco nail. And he's a pirate class. He's a pirate. You know, we like pirates. So that's what we're doing for this next boss. I believe it is just a boss. I don't think there's a dungeon or anything. But don't worry, there will be dungeons. I believe we're doing 2 dungeons this version. So we'll have some fun. Most of these version 3 areas, they take about a good 2 to 3 hours to do. Very fun times, I'd say. Very enjoyable story. The cutscenes in this one are pretty good as well. I'd say there's some good flashbacks. And the characters, well, I mean, you've already seen our best character, who is going to be in this cutscene as well. Of course, I'm talking about the chief. But, you know, Estella, she's a staple. She's a staple in the Dragon Quest squad, if you will. Very strong dragon mage person. So we appreciate that. Over here we have the kid. Oh yeah, wait, this is a dungeon. What am I talking about? This is one of the dungeons we're doing here. For some reason I thought the dungeon we were doing was in the other area, but yeah, this is one of the dungeons. So we have to go deep in this cave to find Wow! Oh my goodness, my back! I forgot what the name of this damn bird is. This bird brain is. I don't know, but you gotta go deep in the crevices to catch this fuck. So that's what we do. That's what we'll do. I love the way the graphics look on the Switch version, but now that I'm using Bandicam, I'll be honest. I really don't see too much of a difference. I really don't. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm graphically challenged. You know, as a matter of fact, I do think I'm graphically challenged. A lot of times, at least I think, beauty-wise, I feel like I'm detecting the stranger things in life. You know what I'm saying? Beauty-wise. You know, I'm not saying my graphics processor is flawed or anything. I'm just saying I see conventionally different things as attractive, you know? Like I see the value in a naturally like sexy woman. But even saying that feels weird to me. Like I don't like sexy girls. Like if like that makeup makes you look like an Egyptian pharaoh goddess thing, I'm gonna be turned off. I like cute girls. I like anything cute, you know? I'm a cute guy. I don't know if that tracks as a sentence, but I'll say it again. I am a cute guy. I'm a cute guy. I'll take that to heart. You know, that'll be my moniker. Because I don't really feel like I identify with a lot of the, you know, quote unquote communities that I should be in, surface level. Perhaps, maybe. And in my general opinion, you can be in any community you want to, and you can, you know, decline from any community you want to, regardless of your parameters, you know? I may be black, I may not want to be in the black community. I may be gay, I may not want to be in the LGBT community. You know, either one of those things can be true. You know, I may be a gamer, may not associate with you weirdo fucking gamers. I may like anime characters with lolly features, may not associate with lollies. You know, um, but that's the thing. We all have the choice of who we hang around with, and a lot of people just can't say no to people. You know, they can't like, oh no, this person actually likes me and wants to talk to me. I have to keep talking to them. There's no way I could just not. Or there's no way I can just, be an adult and be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you know how crazy that is that I've almost never said that or had that said to me? That just like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. And then like, I know that happens all the time. I don't feel like talking to people. Actually, I should just end the sentence there. Yeah. I don't like talking to people. And that's generally because I feel like the results of friendly conversations, it's just to make you feel better. It's just an aesthetic feeling. And I know how to make myself feel better. I don't know how to make other people feel better. I just kind of hope. I hope I do. Hope I make you laugh a little bit. Or bring you a little joy. But yeah, I feel like for me, general waste of time. Just because I don't know if I'm wasting their time, and I know, like, once again, I know how to make myself feel better, I just know how to do that. It's just a natural skill that I had, I've always known how to make myself happy. And because of that, a lot of people I've noticed when I reach out and try to have these positive impact conversations in an already happy state, I leave them just more confused, more empty, more lonely. And I'm like, what? Well, like, why did I talk to you in the first place then? Am I going backwards now? I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully make it out of this dungeon without losing our freaking brains here. But yeah, this is how most of my social interactions go. And of course, I'm never gonna tell somebody like after I talk to them like, hey, you made me feel like shit. Why would I say that? But I end up leaving a lot of situations thinking that maybe, perhaps they have like left with a positive impact, but I still feel quite empty. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have invested what I invested in there in the first place. Maybe that would leave me with less anguish. It's pretty hard for me not to care, especially when I know about you, and I know things. Very hard for me not to care. Very hard. It's the schizophrenia in me, and I like to think about things. I know that sounds horrible to you people who know how to how to stay happy. But like I love to ruminate. Yeah, like thoughts and critical thinking. It's a favorable skill for me. And I really have to get out of that if I want to truly be a happy and peaceful person. I have to kind of just retard max, and I'm noticing the retard maxing really is the key to success whenever you're trying to like grind a certain stat or lock in on something. You gotta kind of just go dumb and say, who cares if this is working? Who cares if this is not working? We're just learning things. I'm learning what inputs to put in. I'm just experimenting. And I know I'm getting out of that experimentation age. As I've said before, we're going to be 30 next year here. But I feel like just taking a step in general, doesn't matter what. I mean, who knows if I'll still be experimenting at 40 or 50, but just taking steps. I can't stay in critical thinking mode. As much as I love it, as much as it's great, as much as it does help me, action mode is way more helpful. Action mode. Way more helpful, yeah. It's just going to get you to different places at a faster rate, and don't we love that? Don't we love to actually make reasonable progress, whatever you call it. It's something that you really need to remember that a lot of people neglect. It's just taking a small step every day, and then suddenly that small step is going to be like, man, that's all I take today. Let me take another step. Let me do something else. Let me go a little harder. Let me get that dick in there every day. It's gonna feel good. I actually feel good. I am so lost in this dungeon. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Like, what was I doing, man? What were they even trying to do? All right, let me stop making fun of myself. But yes, it's the once again I just preach the magic of consistency. That's all I talk about. Consistency, sleep, stop goading, whatever. My damn three catchphrases. But yeah, a little bit every day, dog. A little bit every day. Don't be too hard on yourself. I feel like those are my three main critiques with me. So that's kind of what I keep trying to tell myself. If you are watching and you've been watching for a while, let me know what your three main critiques on yourself are. Or just one main critique. What are we working on here, guys? What are we working on here? I would like to know. Because sometimes, most times, a lot of the times, when you hear about other people's problems, it sort of sheds that mirror, that light onto you and how you deal with those kinds of same problems. So, I ask you this in a completely selfish matter to improve myself. Let me know what you're struggling with so I can Mega Man you and absorb your power and you become better at that and grow even higher than you. Essentially is what I'm asking. But yeah, it's good to talk about things. I mean, like, if you want to, make your own podcast, record your own voice notes. I'm not saying you have to upload it. I'm not saying you have to be all out on the internet like me, so they get your internet jock straps swinging out. I have pros and cons to this. I recognize a lot of the cons before the pros. But it's whatever you want to do. It's whatever you can do. And whatever you're comfortable doing. And with me, a lot of the times, with my relationships, my friendships, my true loves, so I feel like whatever we do in life with other people, relationship-wise, is true love. True friendship, true love, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. I inherently feel awkward with all of them. Every single one I've had. Because I feel inherently indebted to people. Well, I've felt that way for so long because I thought like they were doing me a favor by even like associating with me. I really find no value in my own presence. That's how out of body I feel. That's how just ethereal I feel with my movements. Oh shit, that shit had like no volume on it. Whatever. Well, continue on here. Track it along. Yeah, that's inherently how I feel about life in general. I just don't feel like this body is mine, which is why I believe in the whole sacrifice thing. Sacrifice. I don't know why I said that. Probably because I want to be sacrificed, but I meant to say reincarnation. That we are living through past lives in ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And then we are the culmination of multiple different auras and multiple different presences within us from all of the, we're kind of like, if you ever seen the anime My Hero Academia, we're kind of all like Deku with All for One. We all have that within us. There's all like 8 lives within us that we can just, if we grind enough, we can track and detect. But I feel like I've detected like that deeper power, that Shakespearean actor, aura, whatever the fuck this other guy is. Whoever he is. I've detected him for a long time, and I just kind of let him take over, dog. I just kind of let him take over. I got a couple other motherfuckers I like to take over sometimes, but it's easy for me. It's easy for me to completely disregard what I want to do and do what I think will let me last in the situation for longer. It's completely easy for me to do that. Like, I have to sometimes come back to myself and be like, wait a minute. What do you actually want to do? Because you know what will make this person happy. We know that. We can detect that easily. What do you want to do? What's your goal? What's your objective? And that's really important to remember, that we all have agency over ourselves. We are the ones holding the controller. Strangely enough, I know how crazy that sounds to some people. But life is a game, and we are player one. It's a solo player game. It's not multiplayer. No one else is holding your hand and controlling the buttons for you. It's solo. It's solo, it's single player, it may be an MMO, but you know, you don't have a party unless you build it yourself. So, like I said, I don't want a party. I want to hear them. I want motherfuckers on my program that will shut up and do what I say. And shut up. Did I mention this is a really important part of the harem? Is shutting up. So anyways, we're at the Bird. Good old Twitter. Look, it looks just like Twitter. X, whatever you want to call it now. And essentially, what I'm going to do here is flute them up. I keep calling it a flute. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I just want a goon. Damn. Okay. You can calm down. I'd say it kind of reminds me of Ridley a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. I know my Metroid boys can get it. Also, Estelle gives me Samus vibes. It's mostly her face. Her face and her hair. I kind of want to see Estelle in the Zero Suit now. I mean, look at that. That was odd as fuck. That was goddamn. Yeah, you're right. I've gone completely insane too. Okay. So, we'll calm it down. So this boss, would have been an interesting one. I think this is one of our first bosses that, in the story at least, that is completely stationary. It don't move. So he's gonna be over there on the ledge. And he's got a couple of like meteor attacks. He'll summon enemies. He's gonna do like some yells and debuffs, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. Once again, I am doing healing now. Duster is actually the druid. I think I was grinding on this file, so I have the druid up now. But I'm gonna get him. The thief class. The thief class. The thief class. I'm gonna the thief class soon. Just so I can do the kicks, and we're gonna die here. It's fine. Spelly Breath is a really annoying special because it's kind of just a self buff. It's not really that good. It takes a while to use. At least I mean, it's like, yeah. I honestly really don't like this class. I'm like not a fan of the Sage, but you need to get it high level to get the Dragon Mage. So we're gonna do it. I think after we're done with the Sage, I will swap over to the Mage to grind that up as well, and just, you know, I'll flounder around and do no damage because I think my Mage is super low level. My Mage is actually like a shit level, but that is what we were working on. I might either do Mage or Warrior. I don't know if there's like a bat weapon in this game. Like I can put a baseball bat for the sword, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Okay. This is amazing. See, the cutscenes in this game really do go a little hard. So you can see here, Twitter needs a prayer. You know, Twitter basically needs Jesus. I feel like, though, like wholeheartedly, truly, let me get serious here. If you added like music features to Twitter, like you had a whole music player, a a sound system to share and communicate through songs and stuff, and then music clips. I feel like you could kind of change the atmosphere of the platform a little bit, because right now it just kind of seems like like an outrage machine. You know? Everybody's kind of just looking for engagement, but what if to get engagement you just needed people to like listen to your song? Or I don't know, I guess not watch your video, but listen to your music or whatever. I don't know. Perhaps it would ruin it. But I think it needs to change. For sure. I think it needs to change into something less toxic, not something like Blue Sky. It's just a different echo chamber, but yeah, as a free speech app, it is no longer about free speech. It's about going against the grain so much that everybody has to freely speak you down off of your pedestal because you've lost the plot. And it is 2025. It's the year of the truth, so you see more and more people trying to weaponize it and utilize the truth to their advantage, because the truth is very popular nowadays. That's kind of all people care about for some reason. It's not like this is a new invention. It's not like we just gave, 2025, we have acquired the truth. It's not what happened. It's not what happened. But nowadays everybody acts like it's a rare commodity, and on some portions of the internet, it's treated like currency, and some portions of the internet, it's treated like the devil. Some portions of the internet, it's treated like it doesn't even exist. But it's always there. It's always gonna be there. You know, that's the guy's way of thinking. I feel like inherently the problem with the internet, it's become such a women's world. It is their battleground. And because of that, the truth isn't needed everywhere. You know, if us guys had full liberty over this internet shit, you think we'd let false shit come through? We think we'd let stuff that people just feel like is right come through? Personally, I don't think so. Free speech aside, if guys really ran this whole shit, I think there would still be free speech, but if people were talking retarded shit in any echo chamber, the guy was running it, he wouldn't allow it. He would not allow it. At least a real guy. I don't know what we have nowadays as far as dudes go. They've got some weird shit going on. Me included. I'm still there, dog. I'm still in the weird shit area. I got VTubers loaded up right now, man. About to be loaded up as a VTuber right now, man. I'm working on getting my life together. But, I always have to remember that it's a choice. We don't have to do this. We don't have to get our life together. We don't have to be real men. We don't have to be fake men. But you know what we have to be? That is so annoying because nobody knows how to be it. Not even me. We have to be authentic. Authentic about where we want to go. Authentic about where we are now. Authentic about, our intentions. For life. You gotta be honest with yourself. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with other people. And that's why everybody's gonna leave you. That's why everybody's gonna be like, I can't fuck with that person because I don't know about him. Because he's not honest with himself. So if he's not honest, how can I know? He's not honest with himself. And this is something people are not gonna know what to do about. They're just gonna intellectualize it with you. They're gonna be like, there's something off about that guy. I can't fuck with it. Oh, no can do. I can't fuck with it. Oh, no can do. And that's the thing about people. They don't have agency over you. Nobody's your mom. Nobody's your dad. Nobody brought you into the world, so nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes anybody anything. Nobody owes me anything. You don't owe me anything. You don't owe me your subscription. You don't owe me your like. You don't owe me your view. You could exit right now. It would be kind of weird at the end of this video. You might as well finish it. But we're almost done here. No worries. I know you have things to do. I don't know why you're not already doing them. This is like a podcast for you to, put your phone in your pocket. Go wash the dishes. Okay, let me stop picking up my soapbox. But yeah, where was I? Where was at the start of this rant? Nobody owes you anything. And we have the full agency to drop out, to get out of there when shit don't feel right. And for the longest time, I didn't think I had that agency. I didn't think I was that guy. You know, I'm like, oh no, if I leave this person, who knows if I'll ever find someone else. I'm that guy. Oh no, if I leave this job, there's no way I'll ever find another job. But I'm that guy. Oh no, if this friend group is a really good one, I don't know if I'll ever find a friend group as good as this friend group. But I am that guy. So, know that you're that guy. 99% of the things that happen in your life are because of you. Because of no one else. Just you. And this is especially true if you're a guy, but I feel like most girls live by this rule too. Because you're trying to be guys as well. But it is nice to rest into the feminine. I know that. I had a good time resting in my feminine. I still have a good time resting in my feminine. But I'm tired of getting fucked around. It's time to go mask mode. Mask it up. I'm gonna be toxic as fuck. You know, by today's standards. I don't really think it's toxic what I'm doing. I'm just being very silent, being very distant from people. You know, keeping my thoughts to myself if I don't have good ones to say. You know, crazy. It's crazy enough. I usually don't have good thoughts for people nowadays. Usually don't. It's more of a mirror thing about life. I mean, what good things do I have to say about my life now? Like, oh, look, I'm version 3 on this MMO. Yeah, I'm doing it all by myself. Yeah. I don't really care about the numbers of the channel either. I suppose it's great that more people are watching from the guild, you know, subscribing, watching the little shorts that I make, but I haven't realized before, videos are for me, 110%. I don't make them for anybody else. I make them so I can watch them and get annoyed about how terrible my voice sounds. But whatever you do it for, remember, nobody owes you anything. Yeah. Moral of the story there. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody cares. You know? So, make sure what you want to do is actually what you want to do. I know. Crazy idea, right? So, with that crazy idea out of the way, this is Lucas. This is a Koopa. I love you. I appreciate you. I wish you the best, you know? I hope you wish me the best. I don't really care. You have a good day. Subscribe. Don't hide. Don't lie. I'll see you next time. Yes, I. Peace out, guys. Subscribe.